Good evening and welcome to the Sevier Valley Center. This is Ryan STEINECKERT on YouTube. And it's Duchesne versus the Wayne Badgers at the Central Utah Boys Basketball Preview. In the past, this has been the 1A preview, but with Duchesne, Para 1, and others moving up to 2A classification for basketball and every other sport other than football. It's now the Central Utah Boys Basketball Preview. So far today, we've had a fair number of blowouts. So we had Tabiona just moments ago defeat Paiute 62-61 in overtime. We had Milford get a last-second basket to win 56-55 over Green River. Valley lost to Rich 56-54. The rest of the games were blowouts. The Badgers and the Eagles looking for a tough one or a good one today, and I think that's what we're going to get to cap off tonight's contest. Wayne and Duchesne should be a good matchup. The Badgers come in at 1-2. They lost to a 3A Gunnison. They lost to 2A Kanab 62-53, but then beat Westridge Academy 100-33. So you know this is a Wayne Badgers team that can score a lot of points. Last year they finished 7th place. They lost by a point to Merritt Academy in the 5th and 7th place game after going 18-12 during the regular season. The year before that went 1-2 at state. They went 1-2 in state prior to that year as well. And last time they took on Tabiona a few years ago in 2013-14, Tabiona beat them in the 6th and 8th place game at state tournament. No state titles in the Wayne Badgers history, as they've continued to battle and struggle a little bit, but no state titles for Wayne Badgers in basketball. As for the Duchesne Eagles, they come into this game at 2-1 so far this season. The Eagles opened the season with a loss against 3A Grand, a very feisty and hard-playing Grand Red Devils team, 73-55 at the Eagle Classic. Then Duchesne beat Tabiona 65-51, and a real solid win over 3A Union, 77-51. A Duchesne team that graduated Chad Lewis, Clay Giles, among others, Ammon Grail, Kaysen Giles, Corbin Young. But between Chad Lewis and Clay Giles, that's almost 20 points a game. As for Wayne Badgers, 5 starters graduated. Zane Taylor, Dal Nelson, Cooper Williams, Connor Reese, and Lannon Chappell. Those 5 combined for almost 50 points per game. So both of these teams with a lot of rebuilding to do. Now, something that will help Duchesne, not tonight because he's sick, but Braden Johnson, a kid that is a very good player, probably would have been a varsity, at least contributor last year as a junior had he not been injured, right? A broken back. He is back this year and averaging 12, almost 13 points a game. Jarrett Spencer is the leading scorer for Duchesne at 20 points per contest, and we saw flashes of that last year from Jarrett Spencer. For example, 6 threes against Rich in conference or in region play at Duchesne. Jarrett Spencer can score points real quick from outside. He averaged 7 points per game last year. For the Wayne Badgers, leading the way is Wyatt Van Orden, a junior at 5'7", but boy, can he shoot the ball, 14 points a game. Also, Colby Taylor, a senior, averages 11 points per contest. Just 3 seniors on the Wayne Badgers team. Duchesne with 4 seniors, including Weston Paulson at just under 10 points per game. Starters for the designated visiting Wayne Badgers are senior Tyler Chappell, senior Colby Taylor, junior Garrett Chappell, junior Wyatt Van Orden, and senior Peyton Peterson. And starters for the designated home team, Duchesne Eagles, senior Weston Paulson, junior Jaron Mortensen, senior Jarrett Spencer, senior Cade Lamborn, and sophomore Skylar Ford. One of the things this team of Duchesne struggle with, and I'm going to pick on Cade Lamborn for a second, is Lamborn staying out of foul trouble. If he can stay out of foul trouble, he's a very dangerous player, scorer, and a big presence inside. But if he gets into foul trouble, which he has a tendency to do, it really takes away from what Duchesne can do inside. Badgers win the opening tip. They've got it out on the right wing. Chappell, and he's guarded out there by Cade Lamborn. Duchesne in a tight man-to-man defense, and that yields a turnover. Weston Paulson picks it up, heads up the left side. Duchesne, the designated home team, in the home whites. Badgers in purple, the designated visitors. Long pass to Paulson in the right corner. Duchesne averaging almost 66 points per game. Nice drive by Jaron Mortensen. He doesn't score a lot this season, 2 points per game, but he can certainly score more than that given the opportunity, and he gets the scoring started. Mortensen and the Eagles on top, 2-0. Three-point shot is short. Tyler Chappell on the attempt. Weston Polson pulls down the rebound. Up ahead, Cade Lamborn in the lane. A lot of contact. He's ping-pong balled around. And, well, they say it's on the shot or on the floor. We'll see. Lamborn heads to the free throw line. He wants 2 free throws. Not going to get it. Jarrett Spencer will inbound from the baseline. Wyatt Van Orden picks up the foul. That's his first personal. Spencer looking in. Had Mortensen for a second there, flash on the left side of the rim. Instead, to Cade Lamborn, going to his left, shoots back to his right, and gets the bounce. Tigers on top, 4-0 on the Stacey's Repair scoreboard. Excuse me, not the Stacey's Repair, but the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Down to the right side, Garrett Chappell bumped and fouled, misses the shot. And the foul was on the floor. Jarrett Spencer picks up his first personal. Spencer, a senior listed at 5'9", the starting quarterback for the football team, which finished as a runner-up. Lost to Milford in the state championship game about a month ago. Drive, dish, Peterson back up top. Wayne struggling a little bit just to control the ball. Duchesne with a very intense man-to-man defense. Chappell dribbles to his right, fires underneath. Van Orden dribbles back up top. Gives again to Chappell. Dribbles right, nothing there. Weston Paulson tips the ball away and now comes up with it on the floor. Duchesne team that's very physical, and Wayne will have to adjust to that. Already a couple of early turnovers. Three-point shot by Spencer. No. Lamborn tips the rebound out to the Wayne bench. But it was tipped, deflected by Wayne. So Duchesne maintains possession. First quarter action, Duchesne on top, 4-0. 6:13 left in this first quarter. Spencer inbounds to Polson. Weston gives to big Skylar Ford, a sophomore. Spencer fakes the three. This is back to Cade Lamborn. Pretty hop step, and Lamborn finishes. Good little hesitation underneath the hoop to make sure the defense wasn't going to block that shot. Lamborn with 4 points early on. And Duchesne up by 6. Nice drive. Van Orden all the way to the hoop. Count it and one. I didn't see contact there, but the official did. And Van Orden has a chance for the three-point play. Jaron Mortensen called for the foul. And Van Orden averages 14 points a game, has 3 early on as he rattles home the free throw. Up the right side, Jarrett Spencer. Lamborn at the free throw line, back to Spencer. Right wing, Mortensen. Lamborn fires inside. Ford slicing to the hoop, and he's fouled by Colby Taylor. The 5'10 senior will pick up a first personal foul and send Skylar Ford to the free throw line. Ford, running back for the Duchesne Eagle football team and linebacker. Ford misses, nope, makes the first free throw. Got a nice roll off the right side of the rim to the glass, rattled home. Is it twin brother Brock Ford? Brock and Skylar, are they twin brothers? Brock was a tight end and linebacker for the Duchesne Eagle football team. Skylar misses the second free throw, and the rebound pulled down by Garrett Chappell. Drive, dish out to Van Orden, left corner three. Yes, nothing but net for Van Orden. He's got all 6 of Wayne's points. And it's 7-6. Eagles with the 1-point lead. Spencer has it ripped away. He gets it back. He's a very good athlete. Takes the three from the left side, short, and the rebound. Jaron Mortensen tips it. He was off balance and couldn't control it. Out of bounds to the Badgers. 5:01 left first quarter. We've had a couple of good close games today. Milford beat Green River by 1. Tabiona over Paiute in overtime, 62-61. That one wrapped up just about 10, 12 minutes ago. Rich beat Valley by 12. The rest of the games today have been blowouts. Wins of 18, 20, 30 points. Panguitch beat Tinnick 73-43. Drive by Chappell, dish off left side. From the angle, Colby Taylor splashes it through. And Paiute has their first lead of the game. Excuse me, Wayne has their first lead of the game. The Badgers on top 8-7. Lamborn fakes the three on the right side. Peyton Peterson out on him. That's a size mismatch. Advantage to Lamborn if they can get it down there to him. Lamborn with 4 points early on here. Jaron Mortensen gets a step, drives, but good recovery defense. by Van Orden. Back up top, Spencer. Lambourne on the right wing. Good patience. Eagles trying to adjust with Braden Johnson sick and one other player that would have been a starter tonight, Gavin Davis, not able to make the trip. Weston Paulson, a little out of his range, shoots the three and misses. Rebound, Colby Taylor pushes up the right side, but the defense got back. Left wing, Van Orden fires inside. Around the left side, shot up and good. Colby Taylor, another bucket. Wayne leads 10-7. The MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Wayne shifts not classifications, but regions for this season. Jarrett Spencer, right elbow or right angle jumper from about 8 feet out. No, but the Eagles hustle for the rebound. Kick it back outside. Mortensen for three is way short. Cade Lambourne with the board there, but the Eagles can't take advantage. Floater, a little too strong by Chappell. Rebound Weston Paulson with his second. Weston takes it himself. Now tries to push the tempo. The defense got back, and he'll kick it back up top to Spencer. Left wing, Cade Lambourne, who moved to Duchesne from Rich about 4 years ago, just before his freshman year. Coach Jerry Cowan of the Duchesne football team told me earlier this year that Lambourne is the best gift that Rich has ever given Duchesne. 2:38 left to go first quarter. Things a little stagnant. 10-7, Wayne on top. We'll be right back.
If you or your friends are looking for a home or vacation home at beautiful Bear Lake, you don't have to wait any longer to live your dream. Bear Lake Realty has properties in every price range. Relax. Create memories for generations to come in your home or vacation home at one of the most beautiful lakes on earth. It all starts with a phone call. We will help you find the perfect home for you and your family. Call today, Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. 435-946-8888 or go to bearlakerealty.com.
Back at the Sevier Valley Center, Eagles had a 7-3 lead, but Wayne has scored 7 straight, and the Badgers lead 10-7 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. The Eagles with the basketball. 2.5 left to go in the first quarter. Paulson on the left wing, guarded by Chappell. Up top, Eagles with the basketball. Who's number 14? Brock. He's listed on the roster as 55, wearing number 14, Brock Ford. Layup by Cade Lambourne. Nice move. And Cade has 6 points of the Eagles' 9. That's what you can expect that out of Cade. He's a smart ball player. The issue, as I mentioned earlier, is if he gets into foul trouble and puts himself on the bench, that can be trouble. So far, though, I don't have him with any fouls. A drive, a dish, and a lost ball for Wayne, their third turnover. Badgers' third turnover of the first quarter. I've got Duchesne with just 1. 10-9. Badgers on top, first quarter, 1:52 left in the first. Kason Grant checks in. Grant, Paulson, Ford, Lambourne, and Spencer on the floor for Duchesne. Weston Paulson, that's Big Weston on the left wing, one of the state's leading running backs the last 3 or 4 years, maybe probably 3 years. Spencer to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Grant, left corner. Ford. Inside to Paulson. Gives a ball fake, goes up and under, hangs in the air and puts the shot in. Paulson missed a 3 earlier, but he's deadly from mid-range and in. And you see it right there. Paulson with his first points of the game, and Duchesne back on top, 11-10. Taylor, they get it inside. Van Orden, no, not Van Orden. Peyton Peterson with the finish and the foul. Sophomore Brock Ford picks up his first personal. Third team foul against the Eagles. Ford against the Eagles. 1:03 left first quarter. And Peterson's free throw, front of the rim, back of the iron, and then drops through. A 3-point play by Braden Peterson. Puts the Badgers back on top by 2. Right wing, Grant. Left side to Spencer. Oh, I can't say Spencer, Jarrett Spencer. There's a Garrett Spencer for Valley. Similar players, very good shooters. Jarrett with the basketball. Lamborn finds a lane, gets in there, shoots it, all kinds of contact. He ended up on the floor. The ball dropped down to him. He tried to tip it, but couldn't control it, and instead Braden Peterson comes up with his first rebound. Garrett Chappell, top of the key. Badgers with a 2-point lead, 13-11. Time running down in the first quarter. Under 20 seconds to go. Wyatt Van Orden has 6 points in the contest. Dribbles to his right. Finds a lane all the way to the hoop. Lays it in. 6-5. Jared Spencer up court. 3-2. Spencer, ball ripped away. And time expires in the first. 15-11. Wayne on top of Duchesne. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Second quarter coming up when we return.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
Your truck works hard for you. Give it all the accessories it needs. Ellingford Brothers has the best accessories around. See them today for a wide variety of hitches, grill guards, and more for your truck. Ask them about a Line-X spray-on bed liner. It's specially formulated and very durable. Ellingford Brothers has quality products and affordable prices. Stop by their office today at 221 County Road. Ellingford Brothers. For your next construction project, count on the best. Ellingford Brothers in Evanston.
That first quarter went back and forth. The Duchesne Eagles were on top 6-0. Badgers answered back, went on a 10-1 run and led 10-7. Duchesne answered a 4-0 run, took the lead, but then Wayne regains the lead at the end of the first quarter. Ford at the top of the key. Let me get the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard back up there for you. As Spencer drives, goes too strong. Not Spencer, but Kason Grant a little too strong off the glass. Rebound, Garrett Chappell. He'll push all the way up court. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound and a foul on the putback. Braden Peterson with a big offensive board. Brock Ford picks up his second personal foul for the Eagles. And Braden Peterson goes to the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 so far from there. We'll get 2 shots. Misses short. Lamborn checks back in. Brock Ford gets a breather with 2 fouls. This will be even more important for Lamborn to stay out of foul trouble today, as the team a little bit short on bodies, and Ford already with 2 early fouls. Second free throw drops through for Peterson, has 4 points, and the Badgers on top 16-11. Spencer pulls up, misses the shot, fight for the rebound. Chappell dribbles it on the baseline, trying to pull it in. Duchesne basketball. Jaron Mortensen back into the game. Weston Paulson will take a breather. Lamborn at 6'3", Paulson 5'11", Mortensen 6 foot. Decent size on this team, especially with Lamborn out there. Spencer finds a lane, drives, lobs it in underneath for Lamborn, who gives a ball fake, gets the defense off their feet, out of position, and then just goes up easily and drops it in. Lamborn with 8 of the Eagles' 13 points early on here. Chappell lobs it for Peterson, gets in some trouble, now finds a nice pass underneath the basket, and the foul for Colby Taylor. Duchesne getting caught swatting to make blocks. Colby Taylor, 6 points, airballs the free throw. He just stands there and sheepishly grins. Pulled a DeAndre Jordan. Under 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Eagles trail by 5, 18-13. Colby Taylor with 6 points, and that missed free throw. Skylar Ford with it. Spencer dribbles to his right, gives to Mortensen. Jaron skips it across to Lamborn. He'll fake the three, then tries to drive. Peterson tried to draw the charge. He flopped to his back, slid 10 feet across the floor, no whistle, and the Duchesne Eagles should continue to work it around. Ball stripped away from Grant, and he fouls Peterson trying to get it back. Cason Grant picks up his second personal, and Duchesne starting to get into a little bit of foul trouble. Grant with 2, Brock Ford with 2, Spencer and Mortensen with 1 apiece. That's a 6th team foul. Wayne with just 2 team fouls through 8, 9, 10 minutes of play. Chappell all the way to the hoop, misses. Lamborn pulls down a 3rd rebound. Cade gives to Mortensen. Jaron across the timeline, picks up the dribble, left side to Spencer. Jarrett dribbles right, back left, looking for something, not there. Good defense from Colby Taylor. Right corner, Paulson back up top. Lamborn dribbles to his left, gets by the D all the way to the hoop, but he was fouled on the way about at the free throw line. 24, Peyton Peterson called for the foul. His first personal, Wayne's 3rd team foul. Inbound from the sideline for the Eagles, trailing 18-13 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 6 minutes left, second quarter. Spencer inbounds to Mortensen. Jaron, Paulson on the left wing. Weston surveys the floor, dribbles out, and gives to Brock back on the left wing. Looking inside, trying to get it to Lamborn. No entry pass. Spencer, Mortensen, Paulson. Lamborn on the left wing. Cade tries to drive, gets to the free throw line, then kicks it back out to Paulson. Mortensen. Lamborn starts right, goes back left. Nothing there. Good defense from Peyton Peterson. Ford up top. Spencer. Eagles being patient here against a tough man-to-man defense from Wayne. Mortensen, the top of the key. Looking for Lamborn. Finds him cutting to the hoop. Misses the layup. Ford fights for the rebound but can't quite pull it in. Lamborn tried to save it but couldn't get it in time. So Duchesne with a long, patient possession. Lasted almost a minute and a half. Garrett Chappell crosses the timeline. Gives left side to Taylor. Fakes a pass. Badgers in the road purples, white numbers. Eagles home whites. Badgers attacking right to left. You're watching on YouTube. Van Orden. A drive. The scoop layup a little too strong from Tyler Chappell. Rebound for Lamborn. He'll try to take it himself all the way. Kicks it back out to Paulson. They go fire it back inside. Skylar Ford is fouled as he dribbles on the floor is the foul. A 4th team foul. Wyatt Van Orden picks up his 2nd. Van Orden had 8 points in the first quarter. Has yet to score here in this second. 4:41 left. Second quarter. Badgers on top by 5. Spencer fires out high to Paulson. Right corner. Jarrett fakes the 3. Tries to drive. Dribbles the ball off the leg of Bridger Bryan. Then gets it back. Eagles swing it around and Paulson knocks down the 3. I said the 3 was out of his range earlier. I was mistaken. Put in my mouth, and Paulson hits the triple. Back the other way. Badgers take the 3-point attempt. Miss. Skylar Ford with the rebound, his 2nd of the game. 4.5 left to go. Second quarter. Eagles within 2. Paulson filling bold. Takes another one and hits from the left wing. Drains the triple, and the Eagles are on top 19-18. Weston Paulson filling it from that left wing. Puts the Eagles on top. 2 straight threes from Weston Paulson, and Duchesne leads 19-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
An apology is in order from me to the Duchesne fans and Weston Paulson. I said three-point baskets were out of his range earlier when he missed one. Paulson answers with 2 3-pointers in 2 consecutive possessions, and the Eagles lead 19-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. That's their first lead since the Eagles led 7-6. Pass down to the right baseline. Van Orden trying to make something happen. No, that's Peterson, guarded by Lamborn. And a little bit of a bump. Cade asking for the double dribble after the foul. And I got to be honest, I thought there was a double dribble as Peterson. It must have been deflected, and the officials determined that it was deflected by Lamborn. And Cade picks up his first personal. 1-1. That's a 7th team foul. So Peyton Peterson will shoot 1-1. He'll hope to do better on the front end this time than he did last time when he missed. And he does. He hits the first one. We're tied at 19 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Peyton Peterson with 5 points in the ball game. Colby Taylor has 6. Wyatt Van Orden has 8. That's it. Nobody else has scored for Wayne. Just 3 guys. As Peterson hits them both and puts Wayne back on top. Eagles showing some patience. They've shown very good patience against this man-to-man defense from Wayne, and it's an important thing. Ford underneath, fakes the shot, gets the defense off their feet, then goes up and misses a bit short. Lamborn fought for the rebound, but then did the smart thing just to back off and avoid a second personal foul. Duchesne with 17 fouls. Left side, Bridger Bryan. Peterson fires inside, ball swatted away, and Ford comes up with the loose ball. Spencer has Paulson cross court, fires it out there to him, but by then the defense had caught up. Lamborn inside, defense comes from behind. Cade misses, but he's fouled, and Lamborn will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 with a chance to put Duchesne back on top. Had a number of lead changes, 3 lead changes. Lamborn looking to make it 4 with 2 free throws. Cade's first, good. Back of the iron and just straight down through. We're tied at 20. Milford started the day with a win over Green River, 56-55, then blowout wins for Parowan, Bryce Valley, Wendover, and Panguitch. Rich got by Valley by 12, and Tabiona beat Paiute in overtime, 62-61. Lamborn hits both free throws. A 4th lead change puts Duchesne on top, 21-20. Taylor starts a drive, nothing there. Kicks back outside. Bryan holding, a little bit of trouble here. He's got to get rid of it, and does. Peterson, hands off. They go back to the corner. Bryan tries to bounce up top. Well, Paulson goes for the steal. Chappell gets by, goes to the hoop, and scoops it up, misses, but the offensive board and the putback by Peterson. Peyton Peterson coming alive in the second quarter, has 5 points in the second, 8 in the ball game. Jaron Mortensen gets by the D, lobs it back up top. Paulson wanted the 3, but the defense was out on him. Mortensen drives to the baseline. He's cut off, kicks it back outside. 3-point shot, up and in by Cason Grant. That puts Duchesne back on top, 24-22. 6th lead change right there with 2:13 left to go in the second quarter. Ball in the middle, and Grant comes up with the loose ball. Duchesne forces the turnover. Grant up the left side, just a sophomore, left wing 3 for Weston Paulson. No off the front of the iron, but Mortensen tips the rebound out. Paulson has it left wing, picks up the dribble and gives to Grant. And Mortensen with a couple of rebounds in the ball game. Down inside, Lamborn misses. Skylar Ford, the offensive board, back out. Grant for 3, over the top. Lamborn, the offensive board. Good read by Lamborn on that air ball shot. And Duchesne coming alive here late in the second quarter, leads 26-22 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Quick timeout on the court, and we'll be right back.
The best family vacations create lifelong memories. Schedule a family whitewater rafting trip today. Packages include your hotel room, transportation, whitewater rafting, and lunch in a native teepee. The Wind River Canyon is located on the Wind River Indian Reservation in Riverton, Wyoming, and is home to the Northern Arapaho and Eastern Shoshone tribes. Come and enjoy the waves, the breathtaking views of the oldest canyons in Wyoming. Call today the Wind River Hotel and Casino, where families play, stay, win. 866-657-1604.
26-22, Duchesne has outscored Wayne 15-7 in the quarter. And a solid run for Duchesne just over the last couple of minutes. 26-22, Eagles on top, MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. A 5-0 run for Duchesne has them on top by 4. Top of the key. Peterson, they go left corner, fake the three. Colby Taylor back outside. Jaron Mortensen on the defense, man-to-man D by Duchesne. Help defense comes over, they go across the key, missed the shot. Traven Peterson would like to have that one back. Polson pushes up the left side, then kicks it back outside. Jarrett Spencer for three is short. Polson there for the board. Tips it to himself, misses over the top on the putback. Wanted the foul, but didn't get the whistle. And instead, Peyton Peterson has the board. And Wayne has the basketball with 40 seconds to go. They're looking like they'll play for the final shot of the half. Dribbling way out high, Colby Taylor. The floor spread out. Jaron Mortensen comes up. Forces the official to start counting. 2 hands. They're going to call a whistle quick on that double hand check if he keeps that there much longer. Nice drive and a dish. Traven Peterson with the 2. 26-22. That's exactly what Coach Hinkle wanted. Davis to Lamborn. Short corner jumper is good with 4-3. Lamborn rather with the bucket. Shot at the buzzer off target by Colby Taylor. 28-24 at the half. Duchesne on top. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with some halftime highlights and stats after this on the Wildlife. On YouTube. You can 28-24. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
What did one thirsty range cow say to the other? I'm utterly parched.
Thirsty livestock equals lower profits. Protect your profits now with high-quality cement troughs from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, Wyoming, a family-owned company serving ranchers across Wyoming and beyond for over 75 years. Before your profits go teats up from the thirst, contact Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Increase the life of your trough and protect small range animals with a critter ladder. Ellingford Brothers, Evanston.
Having a cabin close to home where you can get away for a day or two or a week at a time is something many people dream of but think it will never happen because owning 2 homes is a stretch. Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty has the solution. Quarter shares. You own 1/4 of the property. It's similar to a timeshare, except there are only 3 others who share time in your property. It's simple, cost-effective, and a wonderful way to have it all. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty today, 435-946-8888.
Back at the Sevier Valley Center, where Duchesne trailed at the end of the first quarter, 15-11, but outscored Wayne 17-9 in the second period and leads at the half 28-24. The Eagles led by 14 points from Cade Lamborn and 8 from Weston Polson. Wayne Badgers, Wyatt Van Orden and Peyton Peterson with 8 points apiece. But Duchesne leads by 4 at the half, 28-24. That's without Braden Johnson, one of their usual starters, and a senior who's sick, and Duchesne is hoping to have him tomorrow when the Eagles take on Parowan. That'll be a very good game. Wayne beat Parowan just a week or two ago. You're tuned into the halftime show presented by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with some more first half highlights and stats after this.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Your truck works hard for you. Give it all the accessories it needs. Ellingford Brothers has the best accessories around. See them today for a wide variety of hitches, grill guards, and more for your truck. Ask them about a Line-X spray-on bed liner. It's specially formulated and very durable. Ellingford Brothers has quality products and affordable prices. Stop by their office today at 221 County Road. Ellingford Brothers. For your next construction project, count on the best. Ellingford Brothers in Evanston.
Welcome back to the halftime show. 14 points for Cade Lamborn, and the Eagles lead 28-24 over the Wayne Badgers. Lamborn, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Boy, he's had a good first half, and also importantly, Coach Billy Hoops knows and talks with Lamborn all the time about staying out of foul trouble. And Cade has, I believe, just 1 foul. So he's off to a good start. The Badgers, 8 points apiece from Wyatt Van Orden and Peyton Peterson. Colby Taylor had 6 points in that first half. And Duchesne, mentioned Lamborn's 14. Weston Paulson hit 2 threes. And he has 8 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, a couple of steals. Kason Grant has 3, Jaron Mortensen 2, and Skylar Ford with 1 point in the game. Those are your leaders for the Duchesne Eagles. I've got Duchesne with 4 turnovers, Wayne with 6. This team's taking care of the ball well in this game. Eagles leading in the rebounding, 11 rebounds to Wayne's 9. Now, one look at how this game went. Duchesne led early 6-0. They jumped out to that early 6-0 lead. Wayne battled back, went on a 7-0 run, and led 10-7. They extended that lead out to 15-11 at the end of the first quarter, but then Duchesne outscored Wayne 17-9 in the second quarter. And a big part of that, Duchesne struggled early. Wayne got a free throw, it was 16-11. There wasn't a whole lot of points being scored, and then Duchesne started pouring it on late. And Cade Lamborn had 8 points in the second quarter. He's been balanced. I had him with, I think, 5 rebounds. It's been a good first half for Duchesne, and especially adjusting to not having Braden Johnson here. And the team is hoping he'll be able to make the trip with his parents either tonight or tomorrow. But he's not available to play tonight. Apparently sick, and wish him that he gets well. Wayne comes into this game at 1-2. The Eagles at 2-1, and looking like a pretty solid team so far early on here, with wins over Tabiona and 3A Union, a loss against 3A Grand team that also beat Rich at that Eagle Classic. So Eagles on top, 28-24 at the half. Again, recapping some scores from earlier today. Milford beat Green River by 1. It was Parowan blowing out St. Joseph by 28, 60-32. Bryce Valley ran away from Monticello, 67-48. Rich pulled away late to beat Valley by 12, 56-44. Wendover, 25-point win over Intermountain Christian. Panguitch blew out Tinnick, 73-43. And Paiute in overtime, or Tabiona in overtime, beat Paiute, 61. Tomorrow's action starts off with St. Joseph versus Milford. Valley takes on Wendover. Duchesne has the noon tip-off against Parowan. We'll have that game available to view online at YouTube as well. Also, then after that, Intermountain Christian takes on Green River. Then it's Rich versus Paiute at 3 p.m. That game is at mylocalradio.com. Monticello versus Tinnick. And the final game of the day, Tabiona versus Wayne, also available to watch on YouTube from mylocalradio.com. 28-24 at the half. Duchesne with the lead. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with your third quarter.
If you're looking for live local sports, local news, weather, live classifieds, and free photo downloads, search no more. MyLocalRadio.com has what you want. Watch your teams live or browse the tens of thousands of photographs of Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho high school events, from speech and drama competitions, rodeo, an array of different athletics, activities, community events, and so much more. Visit MyLocalRadio.com today and find what you're looking for.
On the construction site, time is money. The professionals at Ellingford Brothers have top quality cement ready to go whenever and wherever you need it. Make sure your timelines are met. Have everything you need delivered right to your job site. Whether it's ready mix concrete, custom crushed sand and gravel, pit run or road base, with 2 dedicated batch plants, you can count on Ellingford Brothers, delivering on time for generations. 221 County Road in Evanston.
If you or your friends are looking for a home or vacation home at beautiful Bear Lake, you don't have to wait any longer to live your dream. Bear Lake Realty has properties in every price range. Relax. Create memories for generations to come in your home or vacation home at one of the most beautiful lakes on earth. It all starts with a phone call. We will help you find the perfect home for you and your family. Call today, Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty. 435-946-8888 or go to bearlakerealty.com.
Back at the half, 6 lead changes during that first half, and Duchesne came away with the final lead change on top, 28-24 with 16 minutes left to go, halfway through this one. And just about halfway through this weekend of games at the Central Utah Boys Basketball Preview. Duchesne and Parowan, a couple of teams that competed in 1A football this year, but 2A and everything else, jumping up into the 2A classification. So it's no longer the 1A preview, it's the Central Utah Boys Basketball Preview. Hard to see Rich and some other teams as Central Utah. Maybe this is the location, Central Utah. Wayne with the basketball. Skylar Ford, a hard foul on Tyler Chappell as he tried to drive in. Badgers had just 4 players score in that first half. Wyatt Van Orden, Peyton Peterson, 8 points apiece. Colby Taylor with 6. Garrett Chappell kicks it back outside to Peterson. Van Orden didn't play much of that second quarter. Picked up a second foul, and Coach Mike Hinkle wanted to avoid Van Orden picking up a 3rd personal foul. He's in there now with the basketball. Fires across. Strong pass. Jumper from the right angle off target by Peyton Peterson. And a rebound, Jarrett Spencer. Mortensen, Lamborn in the corner. Cade goes strong to the hoop, and a charging foul drawn by Garrett Chappell. Lamborn's 2nd personal foul. And now you're getting into dangerous territory for Lamborn. 2 fouls, a 3rd one, and can be limited in his minutes from here on through the rest of the game. 28-24, Duchesne on top by 4. Just underway in the 3rd corner, and a moving screen from Garrett Chappell. Put that hip out at the last second. The official was right there about 5 feet away, and he makes the call. I believe that's Chappell's 2nd personal foul. Scoreboard confirms that, just as I say it. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left, 3rd quarter. Jarrett Spencer has yet to get going in this one. He averages 20 points per game, has not scored in this ball game. Down inside, Lamborn backs in, strong move in the bucket. Cade has 16 points in the ball game. He averages 12. And in Jarrett Spencer's inability to find open shots, I got to think that Coach Hinkle knew Spencer would try to get open for looks, given the fact that I was right there talking with Coach Hoops and Coach Hinkle and mentioned that Spencer would try to shoot some threes. Lost dribble by Colby Taylor. Badgers turn it over for a 7th time in the game. Duchesne just 4 turnovers in that first half. That's the way to take care of the basketball. Legendary coach John Wooden said, treat that basketball like gold. There's Jarrett Spencer, the 3 we've been waiting for. Spencer knocks it down so smooth on the shot. Such a quick release. And I'll tell you what else. He does not need to be on balance. He can come off screens and knock it down from just about anywhere. Pass down inside, strong pass. Peterson with great hands to pull that in. Bounces across the lane, 3-point shot is short. Jaron Mortensen with the rebound. 33-24, Duchesne looking to extend the lead. Eagles attacking right to left in this second half. If you're tuned in on YouTube, that's north to south here at the Sevier Valley Center. Lamborn with an ill-advised, dangerous pass and trying to thread the needle is taken away by the Badgers. Garrett Chappell dribbles to his right. Back up top. Garrett Chappell, first team all hair. Got the hairband as well as he goes to the hoop. Afro flies. He misses the shot. Jaron Mortensen with the rebound to Jarrett Spencer. He'll go all the way, float it up and miss. Lamborn fighting for the rebound. It's tipped away from him into the hands of Colby Taylor. All the way to the hoop. Garrett Chappell. Paulson tries to draw the charge. Instead gets called for the blocking foul. Weston Paulson's first personal foul. 33-24. Eagles with the lead on that MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Garrett Chappell, no points in the ball game. Looking to change that here. Can't quite do it. The ball bounces around, over, back, and then pops out. No good on the free throw. Skylar Ford gets a breather. Paulson, Davis, Gavin Davis inbounds the ball after Chappell hits the second free throw. That's Garrett's first point of the game. 33-25, 8-point lead for Duchesne. Jarrett Spencer, right wing. Davis looking to get it inside. Now Lamborn at the free throw line. Spencer to his right looking to get it in. Does get it to Lamborn, who backs in. Double team comes. Ball almost ripped away, but Cade gets it back out. Jarrett drives and puts it up and in with the right hand. Spencer so quick. Hangs in the air and gets the layup. 35-25. Jarrett Spencer, no points in the first half, has 5 here in the third quarter, and the Eagles lead by 5. Van Orden. Right wing, Colby Taylor. Fancy dribbling between the legs. Passes deflected by Lamborn, but Wayne maintains possession. Eagles have been in almost exclusively a man-to-man defense in this game. Van Orden, open 3, left wing. No, oh yes it does. It rimmed around, looked like it would pop out, but then it bounced back down through. That's a shooter's touch I've never enjoyed on my own shot. Jarrett Spencer answers with a quick drive to the hoop and a bucket. Spencer coming alive in the third quarter, has 7 points rather. Garrett Chappell called for the carry. Little help from the Eagle defenders to call for that carry. 8th turnover of the game, the Wayne Badgers. Jarrett Spencer gives to Gavin Davis. Not able to play in that first half, and I'd said he did not make the trip. That was a mistake on my part. I misspoke. He did make the trip. He's there on the court, but just didn't start. Weston Paulson, left wing 3. No, it popped out. It was halfway down. Davis with the offensive board. Goes back into the middle. Lamborn is hacked to the floor. Missed the shot, but will get 2 free throws. Cade Lamborn, 16 points in the ball game and has 2 more free throws coming. Garrett Chappell picks up his 3rd personal foul. Lamborn toes the line, 1 dribble, crouches down, pops up, shoots, and it, boy, that was about, you say halfway down, that was like 3/4 down before it rolled around and popped out. Not sure how the physics of that one worked, but it did not fall. Lamborn will get a 2nd free throw. Same routine, this one a quicker routine. Lamborn misses left side. Rebound, Peyton Peterson. Peyton with 4 boards in the game. Weston Paulson pressuring and doesn't like the call on his 2nd personal foul, a blocking foul. 3:36 left to go, third quarter. Eagles offense has gone a little stagnant the last minute or two, but they still lead by 9. 3-point shot, left corner is in there. Wyatt Van Orden, boy, that's 2 for his last 2 shot attempts from three-point range, and the Badgers are within 6. Gavin Davis, a strong move. He's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Duchesne, just 3 of 4 from the free throw line in the first half, 75%. The Badgers, not a whole lot more free throws, 5 of 7, that's 71%. But Duchesne so far in the second half, 0 for 3 as Davis misses short. Gavin Davis averaging 4.5 points per game this season. Sophomore, 5'10". We'll try to make this third one. And he gets it. 38-37. Excuse me, 38-31 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Colby Taylor out on the right wing. Garrett Chappell tries to find a lane, loses it, but luckily his teammate Traven Peterson was right there to scoop it in. Strong screen by Peterson. Then they kick it out to Peyton Peterson. Misses off the front of the rim. Jarrett Spencer, the long rebound, starts to push, but then with somebody trailing him all the way down court, kicks it right corner. Cade Lamborn airballs the 3 over the top, tipped out of bounds off of Traven Peterson. Jarrett Spencer, a very solid third quarter. I had him with no points, no rebounds in the first half. Inbound to Jaron Mortensen, misses over the top. Lamborn fights for the rebound, but Garrett Chappell comes away with it. He'll go all the way. Nice pass across the lane. Missed shot by Traven Peterson. And Jaron Mortensen with his 5th rebound. Up to the left wing. Paulson misses the 3. Lamborn knifes in for the rebound, and he's hit as he comes down. Credit Cade with his 6th rebound on that. Cade has 16 points in the game, and as I mentioned, 6 rebounds. Eagles will inbound from the baseline. Brock Ford checks in. Jaron Mortensen will take a breather. So it's Spencer to inbound, goes to Ford. Brock bounces up top for Paulson. Weston, left corner. Spencer, open 3, followed the screen by Ford, missed. Paulson skies up, pulls down a strong rebound, and he's fouled on the putback. Junior Traven Peterson will pick up, I believe, his first. Nope, second personal. And the Eagles go back to the free throw line with 2:07 left in the third. Unfortunately for Duchesne, they've struggled from the free throw line here in the third quarter, and the struggles continue as Paulson's free throw hit the rim, rolled around to the glass, and then rolled back around and out. Second free throw also off target. Rebound pulled down by Peyton Peterson. Eagles 1 of 6 in the quarter from the free throw line. Behind the back pass, but a travel. Garrett Chappell trying to get that extra step to get past the defense. Took the extra step and walked. 1:59 left to go. Third quarter. Eagles on top, 38-31. Their offense not real prolific here in the third quarter. Luckily, their defense has been very good. Paulson on the left wing looking to go into Lamborn. Gets it in there. The ball stripped away, but Cade gets it back. Fires up top. Spencer fakes the shot, drives, shot right side, no, and Lamborn ends up on the floor in the fight for the rebound. He gets up with some hard claps, excited about getting the ball back. Peyton Peterson called for the foul, his second personal. Wayne had just, I think, 5, maybe 6 fouls in the first half. They've already got 6 here in the third quarter. And Duchesne will inbound from the baseline. Eagles on top by 6. Make it 7, 38-31. I can do some math. Gavin Davis misses, gets his own rebound. Not Gavin, but Brock Ford. And is fouled on the putback. Brock Ford goes to the free throw line. This will be free throws 7 and 8 for the Eagles here in this third quarter. They have just 1 make on 6 attempts. We'll see if Ford can change that trend. Nope, not on the first one. The heel of the rim on the right side and just squirts out. 1:35 left in the third. Ford. Second free throw, yes. Drains it. 39-38, an 8-point Eagle lead. Van Orden has 2 threes in the quarter. 14 points in the game, leading the way for the Wayne Badgers with those 14 points. Colby Taylor, nice drive, and wow, long continuation. He gets the bucket and the foul. The and one opportunity. Cade Lamborn picks up his 3rd personal, and that'll bring Skylar Ford quickly in off the bench. We might not see Cade Lamborn until the 4th quarter. 3-point play opportunity for Colby Taylor. He got one of these opportunities in the 2nd quarter, and I'm sure it's fresh in his mind. Airballed the free throw. Colby will try to put a little more on it this time, I'm sure. He does, and this one pops out, no good. Rebound, big board by Brock Ford. That's a strong guy. 39-33, 6-point Eagle lead. Polson kicks it out to Spencer, fakes the 3, drives to the hoop, can't get it to go. And the respect that the defense has for Jared Spencer's 3-point shot, he didn't even bring the ball up. He just moved his other hand close to the ball as if he was going to go into a shooting motion. The defense, which was Colby Taylor, left his feet to defend the 3-point shot attempt, and that allowed Spencer to just dribble right on past him. Jared Spencer. 2 free throws coming. The foul ended up being on Traven Peterson, his 3rd, and Spencer rattles home the free throw. Eagles 3 of 9 from the free throw line here in the 3rd quarter. That lead is 7. Could be closer to 10 had they been hitting their free throws, but they'll take it. 2 free throws good for Jared Spencer, who has 2, 4, 6, 9 points all in the 3rd quarter. Colby Taylor fakes right, good jab step, it's all the way to the hoop, scoop around pass, nice dish, and Peyton Peterson with a finish. Thought Colby should have just taken that shot, but instead he passed it off. Spencer with the 3, it hangs on the rim. Polson tipped it into the hands of the Badgers. Colby Taylor goes into the middle. Bryan may have gotten away with a travel. Ball passed back outside. Brock Ford takes it away. Gavin Davis takes it away, rather, excuse me. Confusing myself between 14 and 12. Davis with the rebound off of Ford's missed shot. Rebound tipped out. And Peyton Peterson with another board. 13, 12, 11 seconds left. 3rd quarter. Drive, scoop, rebound. Polson on the miss. And Weston is fouled as he turns up court. That's an 8th team foul, 9th team foul on the Badgers. Wayne with a lot of fouls in this 2nd half, and Duchesne may get a lot of free throws in the 4th quarter. Eagle fans will hope Duchesne shoots a little better in the 4th than they have here in the 3rd. Polson 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Here in the 3rd. Front end of the 1-and-1, no. Quickly up court, 2-1. Van Orden lets it go just before the buzzer, misses wide left. At the end of 3, it's 41-35. Duchesne up by 6 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and be back with the 4th quarter, the final 8 minutes of this one at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield.
Having a cabin close to home where you can get away for a day or 2 or a week at a time is something many people dream of but think it will never happen because owning 2 homes is a stretch. Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty has the solution. Quarter shares. You own 1/4 of the property. It's similar to a timeshare, except there are only 3 others who share time in your...
When it comes to quality, Ellingford Brothers in Evanston always delivers year-round. Whether you are looking for cement, gravel, road base, cement watering troughs, culverts, sand, steel fabrication services, steel products, accessories for your vehicles, trailer hitches, or snow removal for your company or organization, Ellingford Brothers is the name to remember. Quality services and fair prices. 3 things you'll always find at Ellingford Brothers. Call us today at 307-789-1515.
Duchesne just 4 of 11 from the free throw line in that 3rd quarter, but they're still able to extend their lead out from a 4-point lead at the half. Duchesne leads by 6 with 8 minutes remaining in the contest. Ford, left wing, they go to Grant tries to drive. He's cut off. Kick it back outside and around the arc. Up top, the pass. Mortensen hustles, gets it back. It's deflected back court. Davis picks it up. Coach Hinkle wanted a turnover. Duchesne struggling just to hold on to the ball as Ford almost lost it on the baseline. Davis up top. And now the pass given away. Cross the lane. Good dish and the easy finish for Tyler Chappell. Wayne running the floor. Duchesne with 7 turnovers in the ball game. That's still a very nice low number if they can keep that down. Davis, or Grant rather, to Ford, to the other Ford. That was Brock to Schuyler. Pass into the middle, a dangerous pass. It's tipped away. Schuyler dives, and it was knocked away from him out of bounds. Oh, and they'll give it to Wayne. Boy, that looked pretty clear to me that Schuyler touched it, but then it went off of Wayne, but the officials see it another way. 41-37, Badgers down by 4 and have the basketball. A younger lineup in there for a moment, then Coach Hoops quickly brings back the varsity lineup. Spencer, Paulson, Lamborn, Brock, or Schuyler Ford rather, and Jaron Mortensen. Colby Taylor in the lane, dribbles to his left, ball knocked away, and if this is on Lamborn, that would be a 4th. Lamborn and Mortensen hoping it's on Jaron, which because it would only be his 2nd, and it is on Jaron. Inbound from the baseline, lob into Colby Taylor, left elbow. Dribbles once to his right, then backs it out, fakes the 3, fires inside. Traven Peterson misses short. Lamborn tips the rebound into the hands of Polson. And Duchesne will look to extend its lead. Mortensen tries to drive. He's cut off. Fires across the top. Polson open 3 left wing. A little bit short. Lamborn tips the rebound out. And fighting for the rebound, Wyatt Van Orden tips it out of bounds. Coach Hinkle thought it was off of a Duchesne Eagle, but Van Orden, the way he was showing his frustration, he clearly knew it was off of him. Polson, under 6.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. Jarrett Spencer drives, puts it up short. Lamborn with the follow and the finish. Cade Lamborn, 18 points in the ball game. I've also got him with 5, 6, 7 rebounds. Left wing. Peterson thought about the 3, but then passed it up. Taylor, right corner. He'll find a lane, drive in, dish it back out. Traven, Payton, Peterson, hop step, cut off, good defense. Back outside, Brian, or Chappell rather, that's Tyler Chappell. Taylor, to the top of the key, 43-37, Eagles on top by 6. Van Orden for 3, right wing, short. Lamborn, 8th rebound. Polson up the right side. Weston finds a lane, drives in, puts it up, and charges. He will try to go up and over and through. Wyatt Van Orden who draws the charge. Polson picks up a 3rd personal. I think as Polson came around the corner, Van Orden saw it coming, planted his feet. I don't think Polson could have avoided him as he cut to the hoop. 5:27 left to go. Final game of the day. Eagles will be back in action tomorrow against Parowan at noon. Our pregame show will start a few minutes before that. Let's say 11:55. A couple first games of the day. St. Joseph versus Milford at 9. Valley versus Wendover at 10:30. Traven Peterson gives off to Van Orden. Wyatt had 2 threes in the 3rd quarter. Shot up good by Traven Peterson, and he's fouled. 3-point play opportunity. Badgers have had plenty of those tonight. The foul charge to Cade Lamborn, and that's his 4th with 5:06 left to go. Gavin Davis will come to the scores table and check in. Shirley Ford Lamborn, who's leading the way with 18 points for the Eagles. Skylar Ford moves over to take Lamborn's spot, and Davis will move up. Peterson's free throw. Traven hits it. He's got 5 points in the game, and the Badgers are within 3, 43-40. That was a 3-point play. Scoreboard hasn't updated the free throw yet. It was a 3-point play. It was 43-37, and then let's see if they get that fixed. 5:06 left to go in this ball game. Jarrett Spencer crosses the timeline, right to left. Jaron Mortensen out on the right wing. Dribbles, bounces inside for Paulson. Somehow that gets all the way through to Skylar Ford, who goes up strong off the glass and in. Skylar Ford with a strong move. And the Wayne Badger scorekeeper needs to catch up with the fact, unless there was a lane violation that I missed, it should be 45-40. Eagles on top. Van Orden. Nope, that was Peterson. Kicks it back out to Taylor. Looking backdoor, not there. Garrett Chappell dribbles to his right. Hesitates, kicks it outside. Peyton Peterson. Nothing there on the baseline. Back out to Garrett Chappell. He'll drive. Fired across the lane. Deflected away out of bounds. Last touched by Peterson of Wayne. 4:18 left to go. And Duchesne looking to improve to 3-1 on this young season. Badgers looking to even up their record at 2-2. They need a comeback, trailing by 6. Bounce pass underneath, long, pretty pass by Spencer. Paulson gets the defense in the air, hangs up there, and scores his 10th points of the game. 47-40. Nice job from the right side by Weston Paulson. Colby Taylor with the drive. He's fouled on his way to the hoop. There must have been a lane violation on Traven Peterson's free throw, that it got waved off, as the score remains 47-39, despite what I would consider plenty of time to get that fixed. Colby Taylor at the free throw line. This is a 1-and-1 opportunity. The foul there charged to Jaron Mortensen, his third. Taylor had 2 3-point play opportunities, missed both those free throws, but steps up on a 1-and-1 and hits the first. 47-40, and misses the second. Jarrett Spencer with his third rebound. Ford drives in off the glass, misses. Rebound tipped by Paulson. Spencer from the free throw line can't get the shot to go. And a foul on the rebound. Weston Paulson picks up his 4th. Paulson with 4. Lamborn with 4. Mortensen had a double bonus now. First one is good, so it didn't matter anyways. Nothing but net for Peyton Peterson. Just rips the nylon. We'll be in the double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. 3:42 left to go. Peterson knocks them both down, and it's 47-42. Badgers within 5. Gavin Davis crosses the timeline with a dribble, looks left, goes back right. Mortensen bounces underneath for Paulson. Weston posts it up, fakes a pass, shot, but he makes up for it with the offensive board and the putback. 7-point lead for Duchesne. Just over 3 minutes to go. Weston Paulson reaches in, almost takes it away from Colby Taylor. He gets it back to Peterson underneath, pivots around, nothing to do. Good D by Gavin. Van Orden pulls up from the right elbow and hits. Boy, his scoring seems to come in spurts. 8 points in the first quarter, 6 in the third. That's his first bucket over here of the fourth. 49-44, lead down back to 5. Duchesne on top. Mortensen looking inside for Skylar Ford. Can't find the passing lane. Jarrett Spencer starts a drive, kicks it back out to Paulson. Spencer, top of the key, fakes the 3, gets by the defense, drives in, misses the layup, rebound tipped out. Paulson hustling out there. Can't quite get to it in time on the sideline. And Wayne will have the basketball. Lamborn back into the game with 2:34 left to go. He's got 4 fouls. Paulson also with 4. Eagles on top by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Van Orden up top wanted the 3. Defense was out on him. Good help by Weston Paulson. Colby Taylor step back 3. Yes, nothing but net. Colby Taylor with his first 3 of the ball game puts himself at 12 points and brings the Badgers within 2, 49-47. Jaron Mortensen bounces inside for Paulson. The pass too far out in front. Paulson can't chase it down. Duchesne with 4 turnovers in the quarter, a total of 10 in the ball game. And Wayne with a chance to tie or take the lead. Under 2 to go. Garrett Chappell out of control all the way to the hoop. Lays it up too strong off the glass. Lamborn with his 9th rebound of the game. Inside, Lamborn called for the charge as he passed the ball off. Tyler Chappell drew the contact and Lamborn fouls out. Cade will finish with 18 points, 9 rebounds by my tally. That's unofficial. 1:44 left to go in the ball game, and now the Eagles will have to try and make do without tonight's leading scorer, Cade Lamborn, 18 points. Timeout on the floor. 1:44 left to go. Eagles nursing a 2-point lead in the fourth quarter.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
When you're buying and selling real estate, you want to work with an agent that knows the area and understands property values. You want to work with an agent that listens to what you're looking for and knows how to find it for you. And it's important to know all of your options. That's why it's smart to work with the best. Gary McKee and the agents at Bear Lake Realty in Garden City, Utah, helping folks buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. When you work with Bear Lake Realty, you're working with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com today.
Eagles on top, 49-47, 1:44 left to go. It looked at times that Duchesne was going to run away with this one. Eagles were on top 37-28 midway through the third, but Wayne battled back. Duchesne rebuilt the lead to 41-33. Wayne battled back, and the Badgers are within 2. Let's get that MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard back up there for you. Colby Taylor, top of the key. Van Orden left open just long enough to launch the three. Misses right side. Jarrett Spencer with the rebound. Taylor pulls him to the floor. Wayne Badgers fans say, hey, that's a jump ball. The official says that's a foul. Jarrett Spencer, with his 4th rebound of the game, will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. Jarrett in this ball game, 9 points. All of those came in the third quarter. Has yet to score here in the fourth. 1:28 left to go. And the foul, Colby Taylor, his 3rd personal. Cade Lamborn is fouled out. Weston Paulson has 4 fouls. For the Badgers, Colby Taylor, Garrett Chappell, Traven Peterson all have 3 fouls apiece. Nobody with more than that for Wayne. Spencer rattles home the first free throw. That puts it at a 3-point lead for Duchesne. One more make for Spencer, and that would be a 2-possession ball game. Now, 1:28, so plenty of time left here in the fourth quarter. Spencer knocks them down both. 1-2. He has 11 points in the ball game. And Duchesne leads by 4, 51-47. 2 big free throws there. All the way to the hoop. Van Orden gets the roll. Wyatt Van Orden with 18 points in the ball game brings Wayne back to within 2, 51-49. Spencer gives to Mortensen, back up top. Davis. Gavin to Spencer. You got Spencer, Davis, Mortensen, Polson, and Skylar Ford on the floor. Spencer, with under a minute to go, picks up the dribble, looks for a pass, hands off to Mortensen. Did that a few times during the football season. Polson out on the right wing, way out high, dribbles to his left and gives to Davis. Eagles trying to stall here and look for maybe an easy bucket if it becomes available. Spencer dribbles to his right, gets by Taylor all the way to the hoop. Jarrett Spencer with the lay-in and a timeout, Coach Hinkle. 53-49, Jarrett Spencer. The free throws moments ago, the layup just now. 30.7 seconds left to go. Timeout on the court. We'll take a quick one as well.
When it comes to quality, Ellingford Brothers in Evanston always delivers year-round. Whether you are looking for cement, gravel, road base, cement watering troughs, culverts, sand, steel fabrication services, steel products, accessories for your vehicles, trailer hitches, or snow removal for your company or organization, Ellingford Brothers is the name to remember. Quality services and fair prices. 3 things you'll always find at Ellingford Brothers. Call us today at 307-789-1515.
53-49, Jarrett Spencer. A couple of free throws and then a layup just moments ago make it 53-49 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 30.7 seconds to go. Wyatt Van Orden had a layup to match the free throws moments a minute ago. Colby Taylor to the hoop. Layup and the foul. 2 or 3 different Duchesne Eagles put their hands out, and what? Who fouled him? Jaron Mortensen is called for his 4th. Colby Taylor turns the tables. A 3-point play opportunity. This is his 3rd 3-point play opportunity of the game. He's missed the free throws both other times, but this time he makes it happen. Wayne Badgers force a turnover on the inbound pass. Peyton Peterson took the ball away. The Eagles foul him. Skylar Ford with his 2nd personal foul, and Peyton Peterson is at the line shooting 2. His last trip, he went 1 for 2. This trip, he hits the first. We're tied at 53. 19.7 seconds to go. Peterson, 12 points in the ball game. Peyton will try to make it 13 and put his team on top. The last game, Tabiona won in overtime. Peterson puts his team up by 1. 54-53. Inbound, Gavin Davis across the timeline, and Coach Hoops calls for a timeout with 16.3 seconds left to go in this ball game. This is a Wayne Badger team that never gives up, and they've battled back. Duchesne led by as much as 8 points, 47-39, earlier on in this 4th quarter, but Wayne has battled back, has a lead with 16.3 seconds to go. The final few seconds of this game coming up when we return.
If you or your friends are looking for a home or vacation home at beautiful Bear Lake, you don't have to wait any longer to live your dream. Bear Lake Realty has properties in every price range. Relax. Create memories for generations to come in your home or vacation home at one of the most beautiful lakes on earth. It all starts with a phone call. We will help you find the perfect home for you and your family. Call today, Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty, 435-946-8888, or go to bearlakerealty.com.
Fourth quarter action, Duchesne was on top. They took a lead late in the 2nd quarter, 24-22, and had led until just moments ago. A couple of free throws by Peyton Peterson, who's 7 of 9 from the free throw line in the ball game. Puts Wayne on top. Our 7th lead change of the game. The Badgers lead 54-53 with 16.3 seconds left to go. Cade Lamborn, top scorer for Duchesne in the ball game, fouled out about a minute and 30 seconds ago. Ball tipped back. Gavin Davis can't get it in time. The scrappy play, Wyatt Van Orden forces the turnover. Duchesne with 5 of those here in the 4th quarter. They had 6 in the game leading up to this period. Colby Taylor inbounds. Spencer reaches in and fouls. Tyler Chappell, the senior, has 2 points in the game, and with 11.6 seconds to go, Chappell will shoot 2. The good news for Duchesne, and it's a stretch to call it good news, but even if Chappell hits both of these, it's still a 1-possession game. He's shooting 2. It's a double bonus. Chappell's first. Yeah. Front of the rim to the glass, back to the front, hangs there and drops through the net. 55-53. Chappell's 2nd. Eagles have to box out here. Should Chappell miss, which he does, it's short, front of the rim, and Hoops, Coach Hoops, calls a quick timeout as Skylar Ford pulls the rebound in. Duchesne Lee trails 55-53. 10.2 seconds to go. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
Duchesne had played such a sound game through most of the first three quarters. Struggled from the free throw line in the third, going just 4 of 11. And then here in the fourth quarter, 5 turnovers. They had just 6 turnovers the entire game leading up to the first 3 quarters, just 6 turnovers, 5 here in the fourth. Wayne has the lead 55-53, but it's certainly not out of reach. Eagles down by just 2. Eagles have the basketball, and they'll have to go the full length of the court, and they're without their leading scorer for tonight anyway. Now, normally this season, Jarrett Spencer is the leading scorer, but Cade Lamborn, 18 points, 9 rebounds, fouled out with 1:44 to go. Weston Paulson has 4 fouls. Jaron Mortensen has 4. Badgers back out on the floor. Coach Billy Hoops taking all the time he can here, drawing up a play. Mortensen will inbound. Spencer and Davis back. Colby Taylor. Long inbound pass to Davis. He'll dribble up the right sideline. Picks up the dribble. Gives to Mortensen with 5, 4. Jarrett Spencer, top of the key. Polson, long 3 with 2, 1. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Colby Taylor, and the Wayne Badgers hold on for the win. 55-53. Polson got a good look, but it was from way downtown. And Wayne earns the victory. 55-53. A come-from-behind win. Badgers trailed by 8 midway through the fourth quarter and come back for the victory. We'll take a quick break. We'll have some final stats and highlights for you right after this from the Sevier Valley Center.
When you're buying and selling real estate, you want to work with an agent that knows the area and understands property values. You want to work with an agent that listens to what you're looking for and knows how to find it for you. And it's important to know all of your options. That's why it's smart to work with the best. Gary McKee and the agents at Bear Lake Realty in Garden City, Utah, helping folks buy and sell real estate for over 25 years. When you work with Bear Lake Realty, you're working with the best. Visit BearLakeRealty.com today.
They really appreciate every customer at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
On the construction site, time is money. The professionals at Ellingford Brothers have top quality cement ready to go whenever and wherever you need it. Make sure your timelines are met. Have everything you need delivered right to your job site. Whether it's ready-mix concrete, custom crushed sand and gravel, pit run or road base, with 2 dedicated batch plants, you can count on Ellingford Brothers, delivering on time for generations. 221 County Road in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Sevier Valley Center. This one just wrapped up. Wayne with a come-from-behind win, 55-53 over the Duchesne Eagles. Duchesne playing without Braden Johnson, and Cade Lamborn fouled out with 1:54 to go. Lamborn led the way in scoring for Duchesne, 18 points. Jarrett Spencer had 13, and Weston Paulson finished with 10. Skylar Ford pitched in with 5. Kason Grant had 3. Jaron Mortensen 2, and Gavin Davis 1. As for the Wayne Badgers, they were led by Wyatt Van Orden's 18 points, Colby Taylor 15, Peyton Peterson 13 points, including 8 of 10, I believe, unofficially from the free throw line. Tyler Chappell had 3, Traven Peterson 4, and Garrett Chappell finished with 1. Badgers improved to 2-2. Duchesne drops to 2-2. And Wayne will get back on the court tomorrow. They'll face Tabiona. That's the final game of the day tomorrow night. Duchesne will get back on the court versus Parowan, and you can watch that game live on YouTube just as you did tonight's game. You can also watch Tabiona's game against Wayne on YouTube as well. Also tomorrow, one more game that we'll be broadcasting on mylocalradio.com is Rich versus Paiute. That's at 3 o'clock. Our pregame for Duchesne versus Parowan will start about 5 minutes prior to tip-off. That'll be 11:55. And then Rich versus Paiute pregame starts at 2:30. Tabiona versus Wayne pregame at 5:55. Again, our final score on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Wayne with the come-from-behind win, 55-53 over the Duchesne Eagles. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow here at Richfield in the Sevier Valley Center.